What's going on, guys? Thanks back here with another top 5 Easter eggs of that episode of Flash, starting off at number 5. Caitlin, when trying to learn about her abilities from her mother, goes full Killer Frost mode and freezes Nigel's hand. He is a lab assistant to Dr. Tannhauser, who is Caitlin's mother. And they also do this wacko thing with Caitlin. There's like this tungsten rod heated up to 2000 degrees, and she, no problem, just sucks all the energy out of it and freezes it. So Caitlin seems to have really powerful abilities, but she's not really able to reach her full potential yet because she's holding back from not only herself, but like from her friends because she's not telling them. And I feel like she could be really powerful and a great asset to the Flash if she doesn't, go full on Killer Frost and go psycho along with it. Number 4, H.R. Wells says some sketchy stuff into his pen, and he pretty much says how no one seems to be the wiser why he's here, but he also reveals to Team Flash that he's a novelist writing the adventures of H.R. Wells, and Cisco later exposes him for being a fake because he's the idea man on his Earth. He doesn't actually create anything. He just thinks something up, someone makes it, he's the face of the company. That's how it works. So he's really banking on the fact that he can think of ideas off the top of his head and help Team Flash that way. Number 3. In the comics, Alchemy has multiple personality disorder, and Julian says how he hates metas in general. Barry thinks this is because of he's somewhat jealous about the powers that metas have, but Julian actually seems to maybe have the ability to forget that he has powers, and this prevents him from remembering that he's Alchemy. So that's like the only potential tie to Alchemy and Julian, besides the name, of course, and besides everyone actually thinking that they're the same person. Just like one's obviously hooded and his name's Alchemy, and Julian is just like modern Julian by day and then Alchemy by night. Number 2, a monster is being projected around the city, and it's wreaking havoc without actually doing any harm, besides like making people run away in fear and different transformers exploding, and I think there was like a telephone pole which fell on a bus or something. But besides the fact, it was actually being manipulated by a 15-year-old, and this could be a nod to the Fortnite crossover where there'll actually be an alien race coming to Earth, and they're called the Destroyers. The Fortnite crossover is between Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, and Arrow, and the Flash, of course. And they're all just going to come together and obviously fight these destroyers. But we really don't know much, so that's all I can tell you. Number 1, Julian comes from a wealthy family in England, and he enjoyed inspecting and dissecting insects when he was a kid, and he essentially is acting out of the normal, so he was always somewhat destined to become a CSI, doing all these autopsy reports, learning how to find evidence, so he's really good at what he does. But his backstory is somewhat revealed, but there's really no direct tie to Alchemy besides the name. I'm pretty sure though that if they're going to tease something big enough with him and Alchemy, they're going to have somewhat of a reference, kind of like Savitar, how at EW Pop Fest, Grant Gustin said that he's coming very, very soon. Like someone asked, is Savitar coming? And he said he will be here sooner than we think. Anyways, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks from now because I believe Flash is taking a break. I'll see you guys then. Peace.